If you're observant, you can tell a few things about me right now. Ma, des, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. You can tell that I speak another language. You can tell that I'm in a different country. I'm not in the United States right now. You can tell that I'm loaded to the gills on tranquilizers. I mean, let's put it this way, 30 cups of coffee did not wake me up this morning. And you can tell what the topic of the show is going to be, why I'm on the tranquilizers, and it is jet lag. That is the topic of this show. The country I usually travel to, Japan, depending on where you are in the United States, has like a 12-hour difference, a day's difference, and up to 14 hours difference depending on where you are in the US. And so I'm going to talk about how I deal with jet lag. Basically is if I'm going for like a 2-day gig, I'm going to Japan or the States for 2 days, I'm going to do a commercial or some business really quick, I'll just tough it out. I'll just stay up for 48 hours straight. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, when I was 20 years old, 80 hours, no problem. No sleep. I could do it back when I was young, but now I'm good for about 48 hours. But if you're going to go on vacation and you're going to be gone a week and your time in the other country is worth more than time in your own country, what you might do is you might climatize yourself for the jet lag. So that means what you do is you adjust your sleeping schedule and your working schedule according to the country that you're going to be in. So you go to sleep earlier and wake up earlier, or you wake up earlier, you adjust it accordingly. But if your time in your country is worth more than your time doing your job overseas, then you probably don't need to bother with that unless you have like a vacation that you really, really want to enjoy and you want to be there for your vacation. You don't want to be going through jet lag, so you're better to climatize yourself to the time frame that you're going to be on when you're visiting the other country. Another thing is climatizing your body. If you're going somewhere that's really, really hot, you might take some saunas and get your body ready. Another thing also that you do not want to do when you're traveling under jet lag is you don't want to drive when you're tired. This is a true story. There was a guy that worked in Japan. He fully retired from his company, and then he was in the United States and he got in a car wreck and died within a week of his retirement. So not only did he lose his life, he lost his retirement and everything he worked for, which really sucks, And I'm willing to bank that the reason why he got in that car accident was he was going through jet lag. So you don't want to drive when you're tired. I mean, whether you're going country to country, just period, take a cab, it's well worth it. Taking a cab is more important than losing your life. If you got to go a long distance, take a bus or a train or something. So that's basically it on the jet lag. You want to climatize yourself. Like generally when I come here, this is like a complete opposite here. It's like you're waking up when you're going to sleep and you're going to sleep when you're waking up. So it's a complete opposite time frame. So I will stay up all night and then I will try to sleep in the next day. That's how I climatize myself for here. But basically, to get the most out of your vacation or whatever you're doing, if you can climatize yourself to the time frame, the hours of the country you're going to be going to, you will get the most out of your vacation or your business deal. But if it's just a day or two, I'd just rough it out, and I wouldn't bother with the meds. But the medications I get, it's not like a Profoil, like the heavy duty where they knock you out anesthesia for an operation. I just take like an antihistamine, and I really can't tell you what that is. And it's I take an antihistamine and then I take a trank. The antihistamine takes about 4 hours to work, and then right before I want to go to bed, like within an hour, I take a trank that will act fast, like within an hour, and that'll put me down. Otherwise, if I don't do that, since I'm doing such a radical time change, I'll be asleep when I'm awake and awake when I'm asleep, and that's not a good thing. So that's basically how I do it. And I don't have to do that, like if I have a month to acclimatize myself, then I don't need to take the tranks or whatever. So that's basically it for jet lag, and good luck with it, and just don't drive, don't operate heavy equipment, fly, whatever you do, just don't do that when you're super duper tired. All right, have a good one. Good luck in your travels.